Imagine you're lying in a warm bath, relaxed. Your toes poke out of the water. Then, drip. A drop of water falls from the tap and lands on your big toe. You flinch. But wait, was it ice or boiling hot? You don't know, because your brain can't tell. Welcome to the strange world of tactile illusions, where your sense of touch plays tricks on you, and your brain can't always be trusted to know what's real. For centuries, visual illusions stole the show. Spinning spirals, floating cubes, impossible staircases. But today, touch is having its own golden age. Thanks to new tech and neuroscience, we're discovering that touch is just as deceptive as sight, and perhaps even easier to fool. Why? Because our brains are constantly guessing, remapping the body, interpreting signals, and filling in the blanks. And sometimes, they guess wrong. Touch tech you already use. If you've ever used a phone on vibrate or felt your game controller rumble, you've already felt haptic technology in action. But that's just the beginning. Engineers are now working on touchscreens that let you feel who's calling without looking, or scroll through songs on your music player by touch alone. Soon your phone might speak to your fingertips. And to build these experiences, we need to understand the illusions first. The Aristotle illusion: cross your fingers. Now, touch the tip of your nose. Feel that? It's like you're touching two noses at once. Why? Because your brain is used to fingers touching objects from the inside, not the outside. It doesn't expect the outer edges of both fingers to make contact at once, so it assumes you must be touching two separate things. That confusion is called perceptual disjunction. Now, reverse it. Cross your fingers again and touch the inside corner of a box or wall. This time, your brain feels only one surface, sometimes even three. Your body didn't change. Your brain's map of your body did. Tapping confusion. Hold out your hands, palms down. Close your eyes. Have someone tap the backs of your hands quickly, left and right. Now point to the hand that was tapped first. Easy, right? Now, cross your arms. Do it again. Suddenly, your confidence vanishes. If the taps happen within 300 milliseconds, you'll likely guess wrong again and again. It's because your brain is trying to do two things at once. Remap where your arms are and figure out the tap order. The tasks interfere and your brain stumbles. The size-weight illusion. Now try this at home. Take two cardboard boxes, one large, one small. Place identical bricks in each. Lift them. Which one feels heavier? Almost everyone says the smaller one, even after checking, lifting, and looking inside both boxes. The illusion remains. Your body quickly adjusts the force it uses to lift the boxes, but your perception doesn't. Your brain is convinced smaller should be lighter, so this must be heavier. Even labeling the boxes heavy and light can change how they feel. Nobody fully knows why. Dot on a comb. Take a comb. Lay your index finger across the top. Now use a pencil to slide up and down along the comb's teeth. What do you feel? A raised dot bouncing up and down your finger. But there's no dot. Just teeth moving sideways. Your skin deforms in a strange way, and your brain misreads the signal, like hearing the wrong lyrics in a song you've heard 100 times. Forked tongue trick. Your tongue isn't safe either. Take a fork. Press the tip of your tongue between the prongs. It'll feel like the middle prongs are bent outward, but they're not. It's your tongue's skin being distorted in a way that never normally happens, and your brain assumes the fork must be broken. The future of touch. In 1969, neuroscientist Paul Bacciarita did something extraordinary. He connected a TV camera to a chair. The camera's image was converted into a grid of vibrations on the user's back. And guess what? Blind participants learned to detect shapes, lines, even faces. They were seeing through their skin. Later, he shrank the device down, creating a tongue display that helps blind people detect objects in space using electrical pulses on the tongue. And today, we're taking it even further. Buzzing vests, infrared sensing belts, tactile maps that translate ultraviolet or infrasound into vibration. We're learning to plug new senses into the old ones. Your sense of touch is your oldest sense. It was the first one you developed in the womb. It keeps you safe, grounds you in the world. But it can be fooled just like sight, just like sound. And sometimes, that's not a failure, it's a feature. Because in those moments of confusion, when your fingers tell stories your brain didn't expect, you're not just feeling the world, you're discovering it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and until next time,